I'm Manisha, the founder of Modulo, and I wanted to share a really awesome financial literacy resource today, completely free, called Finance in the Classroom. This is from the Utah State Board of Education. It's available to all families and teachers and addresses the common problem, which is not financial literacy, which is such a critical part of our lives, is often not taught in school. Why is that? A lot of homeschoolers I know often start homeschooling because topics like financial literacy aren't available in the classroom. So if you want to use these resources in your homeschooling, you can start in a couple ways. You can go to activities, resources, reading list. I think we could just dive into activities. So let's look at the kindergarten through sixth grade group. So for example, they have this card race to 10. It's a game that you can play to help learn about money and math. And, these are just very simple, straightforward, easy to use, screen-free exercises. This is how would you spend $100, kind of a fun activity to do with your children to teach them the value of money when they're very young. And then if your kids are a little bit older, we could try out some of the activities for older kids. For example, this is about paying for school. A lot of kids might not understand how hard you're working to give them a higher education. And this is something that can help educate, seniors about how to find finances to pay for college or whatever type of thing they might want to do to prepare for a career that they love. It also has different resources, and then some of you might be high schoolers watching this, so this can be just a useful resource for you to dive right into. What else? So let's just take a look at some of these activities for 7th through 12th grade. I feel like there's always such a dearth of great middle school activities, so it's so wonderful to find a resource like this. Here's a hit the road online game. And essentially what this is it's a financial adventure. You can take a road trip across the country and learn about finances and how to save your money on a trip. I think I probably need to do this workshop to manage my money a little bit better. And then let's see. So basically they have their own resources. A lot of these for the older kids are online games and activities, but for younger kids, there are more just things that you can do at home. So that's Finance in the Classroom. It's completely free. In addition to activities, there's also resources that you can look, BizKids, US Mint Coin Classroom, and there's a reading list if you want to get a book and dive deeper into the topic, use a guide. There's guides for parents, Berenstain Bears, that's always a fun theme. Yeah, so it's just a really wonderful resource that the Utah State Board of Education has recommended. I think that you should try it. It's available in Spanish, Vietnamese, Chinese, Tagalog, Russian, Arabic, Creole. I just feel like every kid needs to be learning about finances and how to use them and the value of resources, which are not infinite. So I hope you'll check out the Finance in the Classroom resource from the Utah State Board of Education. If you have used this resource before, would love to hear what you think about it, if it's been helpful for you, if not, why, and if you just discovered it through this video and you found it to be useful to you, I would also love to hear your thoughts. It would be really beneficial for other families to see what your favorite activities are, how you integrate financial literacy, and any other resources that you recommend. So I hope you'll go try out Finance in the Classroom, this fantastic free financial literacy resource, and let us know what you think. Have a wonderful day learning about financial literacy, everybody. And I should add, one of the best things about homeschooling is you can learn about these things yourself. And I know for me, I definitely have a big learning curve when it comes to financial literacy. So it's just homeschooling is such a great way to pick up on all those skills you might not have learned in the classroom yourself. So check out Finance in the Classroom, everyone.